by way of currency on the globally forex markets to be able to digital cryptocurrency and gives on the particular tours stock exchanges. Presently there are a wide range of assets a person can find dating in order to be able to buy and sell now. Trading is generally easier than ever inside of our modern day because on the internet agents and low starting upwards capital has reduced typically the particular entry barrier regarding regular people. All an individual has to is several startup cash, a laptop or computer in addition to some sort of web connection. This present's seen a lot associated with people decide in purchase to move into buying and selling around the financial markets inside purchase to make reasonable results on the cash these folks risk. If a person happens to be considering doing typically similar, it truly is smart to recognize what you do initially. While trading will get exciting and being your own personal boss is usually fun, it ought to be able to be approached in a particularly appropriate way. But a person may be wondering just what need to any innovative trader understand when beginning out? Many of us take the review of the 10 most useful techniques intended for amateur traders. Number 10, set up a place to buy and sell by means of. One of typically the factors for this typically the even more people will be selected to trade at this point will be the risk it provides these in order to make money coming through the home. Whether one does that on the aspect in the top associated with a standard job or even trade fully committed at your home, it is major in order to have everything throughout typically the place to make essentially. The most important details are to set up wards and ardent space inside of the house where a person may trade from. This kind of has to be anywhere with adequate room to suit the computer, a workplace as well as a new comfy chair because fine as being far through any distractions. Setting up wards a space similar to this choice will help an individual consider trading more critically in addition to hold the peace required to help to make rational choices. Number 9, handle your thoughts. Another top tip intended for new traders on the particular global financial markets is always to keep control of your own emotions. Whether you deal crypto, forex or stocks and options, this is very significant. Getting too down concerning a losing trade or perhaps too hyped with regards to a being successful one can often bring about making rash decisions inside the short term. Whatever the end result of your last industry, try to remain relaxed and simply go regarding future trades in the particular same way as just before. You should certainly not necessarily jump back to the industry based on a strictly emotional reaction. Number 8, pick you will trade. Although trading the financial industry might appear like one standard thing, there happen to be able to be a few ways to deal with it. A person could, for instance, be a new short-term working day dealer who opens rolls every day and then shuts these people each night, regardless of typically the outcome. Inside the other palm, you might prefer some sort of longer-term technique that recognizes your wide-open trading for weeks or probably even months. The main is usually to pick some kind of trading style of which an individual find a good easy task to carry out, enjoyment and suited to be able to your personal personality. Number 7, avoid switch strategies too generally. Along with the style you may use to trade, an individual will also need a new strategy to find options and identify the ones that are worthwhile taking. There are many buying and selling strategies for all the particular major markets. The search online will offer you lots to think about. A great tip is in order to stick with a method with regard to a decent amount regarding time, instead of changing each time you lose a new trade or have a new poor run. To find the edge a very good strategy will bring, a person have to give that time and energy to play out. That is usually best in order to operate a strategy for at least 1 month prior to reviewing the results that have produced. Naturally, when every trade for of which period lost, you will after that be perfectly inside your privileges to try another. Number 6. Carry on to date with typically the financial media. All monetary markets go forward the media, be it gives you bonds, currency or crypto. Breaking stories around a single country's economy or organization sector can lead in order to financial markets reacting throughout the turn. As an investor, it is key in order to understand this so that you can component in how the newest news could affect your own open positions or the particular opportunities which can come together. It is therefore very advisable to check typically the financial and market reports at least once every day. With online news websites, 24-hour TV sites in addition to mobile news apps, they have never been easier. Number 5. Think of money management and danger. The classic mistake the majority of newbies make is to be able to focus almost all their efforts upon making money. Could is definitely obviously important, you have to also pay great focus to keep the cash you already have. Carrying out this will mean an individual stays in the stock trading game and have funds to open future jobs up with. A very good way to begin correct money management is merely endangering a certain amount upon anybody's trade. This indicates you will not end up being worn out if it will not work out since planned. Usually, traders may allocate a small portion of their overall money to each trade, such as 2%. Number 4. Pick your broker carefully. There are numerous online brokers you may sign up with to deal stock, crypto, indices and even FX with now. Also, a brief look on the internet will give lots to consider. Perform not make concentrate enough jumping into a mattress with all the first you notice though and also the one together with the flashiest website. While you will be relying on your hard-earned money and personal specifics with the broker, a person must look into all of them further first. You want to make sure these people are regulated, offer excellent customer support, have a very respectable reputation for fairness and even use the latest cybersecurity tech on their program. You want to make sure these people are regulated, offer excellent customer support, have a very respectable reputation for fairness and even use the latest cybersecurity tech on their program. If this sounds in place plus they also offer a fantastic range of assets to be able to trade and quick withdrawals, then you could be more comfortable with using them. Number 3. Employ stop losses. Many new dealers have no idea about stop losses or even consider them worth employing. This is a massive mistake. Stop losses enable you to set the selling price at which a buy and sell will automatically close, for when it is usually profit and in reduction. This is very convenient for locking in income when your trade strikes your pre-defined upper restriction or cutting your deficits short if an industry looks like it's proceeding south. As lots of the particular major financial markets operate on a 24-hour base, stop losses mean you perform not get caught away by overnight price motions which you are certainly not around to control. They in addition help if you market part-time and can't keep track of your trades in typically the daytime. Number 2, the basics, and maintain learning. Of course, one of the best points any new trader could do is learn typically the basics of the industry they will be working in. There is not really much point for example of this trading FX if an individual does not know exactly how to read a graph or what currency twos are. Take the period prior to starting trading to study how the market a person will operate in functions, what the common lingo is, how to review charts and the way to use graph and/or chart indicators. When you have got this specific down and begin trading, maintain taking more knowledge inside to improve being a speculator over time. Number 1. Create a trading plan. Possibly the best tip for virtually any new trader on typically the world's financial markets is usually to write out the trading plan. This may help one to trade in a rational manner and even to a set method. As time passes, trading in this particular fashion should give an individual the edge needed in order to succeed. A good investment plan should cover important elements like what technique you will use to be able to spot opportunities, how very much you will risk each trade, which assets a person is interested in, plus so on. You need to not just have it using you for reference every single time you trade, yet also remember to hold by it. If an individual is thinking of trading the global economical markets a job or basically trading for extra cash, the above tips will certainly help you begin. This must also be stated that trading naturally entails risk and nothing can certainly ever be guaranteed within terms of success. In the event you followed the above ideas however and find some sort of strategy that works, you could well be one involving the many traders out and about there who enjoy wonderful rewards.